So today we're going to be making a bunny door hanger. And so this is so cool. This is a half bunny. And we're going to be able to decorate him up just amazingly adorable. So come on in, say hello. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, make sure you follow us. We can't wait to show you more of our videos. So today we're going to be making him super duper cute. In just a second, we're going to use some bunnies and a twig spray here where we can mix it all together. So it's going to be easy. The deal with this very simple videos is you can do them in under 30 minutes pretty quickly. So the first difficult part of this project, which is not difficult, is just going to be making the bow. So I'm going to put these items to the side and we're going to go ahead and create a bow together that's going to complement all these supplies. So I'm going to grab my ribbon. Hello, y'all. Come on in. Great to see you. Here is my Easy Bow Maker, and this just helps you make bows simple, quick, and fast. And that's one of the reasons I like using it. It basically functions as a hand to hold your ribbon in the center. So in this project, I've picked out 2 ribbons that go great with our theme. Of course, we're going to do the polka dot carrots today. So that is our theme we're working with. And so when I picked out this ribbon, I used this check right here. It's green and yellow and orange. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera. And then I used this lime shiny green to kind of pull out and contrast and make it really pop against, of course, our moss and this guy. So that's kind of our color palette we have going. If you need the supply list for this kit, just let us know in the comments and we'll be happy to get you a link to the supply list, okay? It'll be over at Khalees.com. Now, before we start making the bow, I want you to think about the length you need. If you're decorating a bunny yourself or you're doing another project, how far do you want that tail to go down? So if I'm going to put the little cluster kind of on his tummy that I'm making this, how far do I want my tails to go down? And I like to curl them up a little, so I'm going to go a little bit further. So let me measure that out. And that's about 16 inches, so that works fine. So Bunny can go to the side for a second, and we know we want to go about 16 with our longest tail right here. Okay, so I measure that out, and I'm going to cut this at an angle. If you've never seen one of our Bow Wednesday videos or checked out our blog, we have bow making videos for you there to help you along your bow making journey. We want you to have success because really playing with ribbon is the best. It is so fun. So I'm going to go out about 5.5. I don't need this bow huge, but I want it large enough it's going to pop on my little bunny. So I make my first loop and I come to the center and I twist it. Now I'm out 5.5 over here and I'm going to twist. And I'm going to fluff it up. See there? How nice and loopy it is? I love that. Now I'm going to come on the other side. Same thing, 5.5 and twist. And I'm going to fluff it up. And then I'll come over here at 5.5 and scrunch it down, okay? So I've got 2 loops on each side. Very nice. Nice and loopy. It's the one time the loopy is good. Loopy is good on bows. All right, and I just cut that at an opposite angle. So you can see here, they're running at opposite angles, okay? All right. Now, I'm going to grab my green. It's going to go on top of that. Excuse me, Bunny. Right here, and I'm just going to cut this one at an angle. Do the same thing, same angle as this side of the bow. I'm going to bring that in here and decrease the size about 2 inches. So we were at 16, we'll be at 14 inches on this tail. And I'm going to take and go to 5 inches, so just a little bit shorter. Just a little bit shorter. And I'm going to twist. 5 inches over here and scrunch. You guys, it's either hot or cold here in Houston. We can't decide. You're overdressed in a sweatshirt one day, the next day, you're burning up. Oh gosh. Okay, so I've got 2 loops and 1 loop. We would call this a 2-1 bow, and we were out at 5.5 inches and 5. Okay, so it's kind of a smaller bow. It's going to work perfect in scale with our bunny. So you always got to think about that with what you're making your project for. So I've taken here, I've got my 8-inch cable tie. I'm going to bring that up and get some tension on here. Don't get it too tight, just taut. Here is my bow. I'm going to flip this to the back and there you go. You can see there's space in there still. That's why I'll be putting my attachment cable tie in just a second. but we're not there yet. I'm going to take and fluff these guys out, and everybody will get their own position. And you can see how fluffy it is. That's exactly how you want it. Lots of movement. In our design school class, we'd like to teach you that with your flowers and your ribbon. You want movement and everything. Nothing is flat. No, that's boring. We want dimension. Okay, trim the little tail off because we don't need that poking out. Do a little pokey, bye-bye. Now, I'm going to pick, you can choose whichever ribbon you want to go in the center, but I'm going to go ahead and pick this check from the background. I like that. I think that's cute. Contrasts well with our little polka dots. Add some texture. It's got a little bit of cream in here. It's going to pull out that cream from the polka dot. I'm going to take this and fold it on itself to just get a nice narrow strip like that. And I'm going to run that right down the middle. Oh, how cute. And you'll always see that immediately just classes up your bow. It really does. I'm going to put a couple of knots here in the back. At least one. If you can get two, go for two. There you go. Guys, this is literally the hardest part of this project. It's going to get easier. I promise you can do it. And even if it's not in your budget today to go get something new and you can't come shop with us, I want you to go around the house and see what you have. You could pop a bow on and add a little floral sprig too, guys. Okay? You can brighten up your home with just a few touches. Then if you get good at this, you can start to learn how to sell these things. We'd love to teach you how to make things and sell them online. It's definitely part of our passion. So there's all kind of options. Okay, there it is. There's that one. All right, let's start to put our project together. So let me bring Mr. Bunny over, and we'll start to get our pieces cut up. See how many carrots we're going to put on here? Maybe just a couple, maybe all three. I don't. Oh my gosh, it's so cute already. We just started. Let me grab another cable tie, because we're going to need a couple of those. I'm going to try not to use too much glue on this project and to keep it really simple. So if you don't even have a glue gun, you don't need it. All right. We're going to use this yellow, I'm sorry, it's not yellow, hello, it's orange berry stem. And I'm going to take and just tear these pieces off. You don't even have to cut them. We're going to use two pieces of this. We'll have one for another little project. And I'm going to take a second here and fluff them out. We always call this shaking hands in design school. I'm going to shake hands with each piece. This is a really important part when working with artificial flowers. Especially good quality flowers, every piece will be wired. So there's a wire in there allowing you to, of course, like what we just talked about with the bow, have dimension. All right, so I've got those two, and the idea is this little cluster will sit on here, and then the bow will be in the middle. So we want to leave room for the bow to sit in the middle, okay, when we line up that cluster. Okay, that's looking good. I like that so far. All right, let's figure out our carrot position. I'm thinking a couple of carrots down, one carrot up. Let's see. Might be too much carrots. We're going to put it together and figure out. Oh my gosh, these carrots are so stinking cute. These would be cute just to put in like a little ivy in your kitchen. Stick them in if you don't feel like doing a whole project. These are adorable. Okay, there is the idea if we do two down, one up. That's how that would look. That's cute. All right, I'm just holding it. I'm not wiring it yet. Oh, Lord. Cute. Cute. I love it. I love it. Let's go big or go home. Okay, so since I like it, I'm happy. I'm going to take a smaller cable tie here, and we're going to make our own little cluster on its own here together. And we'll get it a little tension, and I'm going to get it really super tight this time. Really, really super tight. And I'm also going to work on my dimension while it's all here together. I'm going to integrate the carrots into the greenery so it's not just sitting there on top. It feels like it's part of it. Okay? Move it around, manipulate it. Okay? And if you want to add more greenery, we could do that too. We've got that one little piece left. Let's use it. Let's go ahead and bring it into the top. I'm going to cut it. Can't really tear that top piece. You have to cut it. Okay, there's that one. We haven't shaken hands with it yet, so let's get it going. Ooh, and this one has the cool twig in it. Twigs make me so happy. Let's get that in there and curl it. I love it. I love it. Look at the twig. Oh, nice. Let's layer this kind of on top of our existing cluster. Oh, See how that is? And in our class, we would call this breaking the plane. We're breaking the plane of the other carrot and adding that dimension. So I'm going to need another cable tie. That's okay. We could have done that probably all in one step, but sometimes I like building it up a little. You're just going to have a couple of cable ties here. That's not expensive. And it also adds a little backup tension to your cluster. There you go. Nice. I love it. Okay, let me grab little bunny. Come here, bunny. And let's figure out where we're going to put this. I think I like it that way, with the two kind of going down and the one going up. Look how precious. Look how precious this is. And then I'm going to put the bow right on top. Oh, how cute. This little Peter Cottontail is adorable. Okay, I like it. Now, we can use the bow cable tie to attach everything to the bunny itself. The bunny has wires running through it, so we'll be able to grab some of that as we're going through. So I'm going to put this to the side a second. I visually know where it's going. I'm just going to push this through into this is called, it's made of a twig called, I was going to tell you all the name of it. See the wire here? I'm going to come back through. I think it's called angel vine. I'm going over a wire. So there is something there supporting it besides just the angel vine base. All right. So it's come through. I've gone in and I've come back out, just like you're sewing. Go in and out. Now, bring my cluster to the center. It is going to go catty corner because I still want to see the head. And I still want to see the cute little hiney. I love that. All right. And now we're going to bring this and get it tight. Okay. And we're going around a wire in that base, so I don't even have to worry. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Stinking cute. I love it. Now, you could take and put this into a wreath and go to town and do all kind of other stuff with it. But on Simple Saturdays, I like to do projects that a beginner can do and approach pretty easy. And they can get all the supplies with one click of a button. And look at that. Look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? Really, really super cute. You can hang him right up by his ear. And Peter will look good on your door. Okay, guys, I had so much fun making this with you, this Simple Saturday project. I'll see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe, and please follow us here on Facebook, and we'll see you next time. Go have fun with flowers, y'all.